Gear down.
Good evening, Captain.
Safety check. Batteries. Waiting for next action. FLT deck lights. Ground power unit.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it.
Au. Dobry wieczór, także dneska poletnie z Barcelony do Wiednia. Nový let poletíme cez SAYIintentions cez umelú inteligenciu.
Doors.
Flying vehicles are on their way.
Cap PFD brightness. Capped ND brightness. FOPFD brightness.
Fuel truck is in position.
FOND brightness.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel
Upper
truck arrives
ECAM
and
brightness.
asked to do it.
Lower ECAM brightness. IRU. Crew oxygen supply. Ground control. Test voice recorder. Navigation light. Seat belt signs. Smoking signs. Emergency exit light. Lights test. Wing anti-ice. Engine anti-ice. Cabin pres mode. PAXS. Bleed selector. Pack flow. Hot air. Air conditioning temp. Main battery test. Fire control test. Cargo smoke test. Captain Barrow mode. First Officer Barrow mode. Barometers. Anti-skid. Hide oil oxy check. Transponder reporting. Transponder operations. Transponder range. Transponder. Catering. Tune radio. Waiting for next action. Tune radio. Init A page.
Barcelona delivery, good evening, radio check. Barcelona delivery, good evening, Umbrella 19, radio check. Tak, clearance, no, dobre. Barcelona delivery, good evening, Umbrella 19, radio check.
Amber 119er, Barcelona clearance, readability 5.
Barcelona delivery, via request airfare flight to Vienna.
Amber 119er, clear to Vienna, maintain VFR at or below 5500 feet, departure frequency 135.28, E squawk 5772. Expect runway 24 left.
We request EFR flight.
Amber 119er, clear to Vienna, maintain VFR at or below 5500 feet,
No, tak
departure on 135.28, squawk 5772.
L tam ani není ty Barcelony, ty debil. Kdyby si našel 24L v Barcelone. Troška si pomýlená, umelá inteligencia. 24R tu je iba, L tu není. Je tam 24L sice, ale nepoužívaná. Via request runway 20.
Amber 119er, runway 20 approved. Clear to Vienna, maintain VFR at or below 5500 feet, departure on 135.28, E squawk 5772.
Runway 20, clear to Vienna, maintain VFR or below 5500 feet, departure on 135.28, squawk 5772, Amber 119er.
Amber 119er, read back correct, expect runway 24 left. Contact ground on 122.23.
Ty 24 left, ty debil, však to si pýtal 20. Troška je pomýlená. For left, ty kokos sa viem trepať cez celý ony. 20 ide. Napriamo. You are mistake. We request runway 20.
Amber 119er, runway 20 approved. Clear to Vienna, maintain VFR at or below 5500 feet, departure on 135.28, squawk 5772.
Wilko. Tak uvidíme, čo sa stane. No. Troška to nejako blbo vypísal chlapec. Takže flight level máme 370. Cost index máme 59. A tento blbeček čo?
Completed.
Fuel 7931 kilograms.
Checked.
Passenger signs.
On.
IRU.
Nav.
Error reference.
1 0 1 6.
1016.
Checked.
FMGS.
Set. Departure briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from Lima, Echo, Bravo, Lima, 2, Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, Whiskey. The reported runway conditions are normal. Taxi route is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 20. Climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 5,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions?
No.
Completed.
Cockpit prep checklist complete.
In an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining
Takže agent to November.
belt can now be fastened ready.
Taky to nemám.
This is a no smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy. Cabin crew, boarding is now complete.
Nie tu kilo, tu sa sú slepí jak patron.
Please leave the aircraft.
Dobre. Takže catering máme, palivo máme. Pozrieme sa na to, ako to vyzerá. Nabordované palivo, natankované, tanks pošleme. Toto je MCDU. Lovčit by mal prísť správne. Calculate, sem to nebudem to vypísať, ručne sa mi nechce. Ale dám to semok do oného FS pilota, takže 7 VR je 140, to je 140, pasažierov máme 114, dobre, okolo je, takže sa pozrieme do unit page ešte, ale no. Unit page, pozrieme, všetko nahodené. Extra 3 v pohode, flyplan nahodený, performance nahodené, 1 klapky, 1 down, 3. Flexstamp 51. 51 Flexstamp, napíšeme to aj hore, dobre. Dobre. Ideme na ground.
Safety message. Auxiliary power unit.
Pustil som Makars, ty kokso. Pustil som Makars, chvála Bohu. Ako zapni, ne? Tak to vyzerá. Traffic. SAYIintentions. Či ground, nachystáme si tover, to je 118, 035. 135. Nás prepne na tover. Nahodilo ten oný už. Nahodilo. APU is complete. Musím si prehodiť joysticky. Šlak traf. APU čo? Aviable. Čo to nereaguje?
I'm having a problem with the APU over here. Would you mind checking it
Čo
out?
máš problém zase? Kokso.
Ground power unit. Chocks.
Can you ask the ground crew to go ahead and remove the chocks?
Jo, idem si ich. OK. Ground services vypneme. Vypnutý. Čo nereaguje ten blbec? Deterrent taxi. Neviem prečo nereaguje.
Fuel pumps.
Ale OK, zapnuté.
Beacon lights. Throttles. Parking brake.
Set.
Tune radio. Waiting for next action. Tune radio. Init A page.
Ten čo ešte robí za checklist, blbeček? Prečo je zase na checklist, debil? Dneska mu šíbe zjavne. Before start checklist, jak si?
Safety message.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Parcel na ground. Umbrella maneuver, ready for start and pushback. Ale kde to zase prepol ten debil? Ešte raz.
Departure checks complete. Bypass being inserted.
18. Opäť je väža. Parcel na traffic, Amber 1 start and pushback from gateway 110. Parcel on ground, Amber 1 ready for start and pushback.
Amber 119er, Barcelona ground. Pushback approved. Expect runway 24 left. Advise when ready to taxi.
We request runway 20, Amber 119.
Amber 119er, runway 20 approved. Pushback approved. Advise when ready to taxi.
ACAM page. Check for ang start.
You need to set parking brakes to request route services.
Jo, Mario. SBG Xiskom. Continue pushback. Nevieš sám? Blbeček.
I'm having a problem with the APU over here. Would you mind checking it out?
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Engine mode. Engine 2 master.
Starting engine 2.
Ladies.
Waiting for next action.
Engine 2 started.
Engine 1 master.
Starting engine 1.
Waiting for next action.
Neviem, kam ma to vypušoval, ale niekam do prdele.
Engine 1 started.
If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention.
Confirm engine start.
Life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed.
Engine mode.
Down, window blinds open.
APU bleed.
Belt fastened.
Wing
Further
anti-ice.
information regarding your safety on
Engine
board
anti-ice.
in-flight magazine.
Auxiliary power unit.
Great flight.
Nose light.
Left is clear. Right
FLT deck lights. Speed brake.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming
Reset
the
rud
lights.
trim.
You can turn on a reading light using the
Flaps.
controls above your head or in your armrest.
ECAM page. MCDU 2 page. Main clock.
Amber 1 request taxi to runway 20.
After start checklist.
Amber 119er.
Set.
Taxi to runway 20 via Bravo 8. Bravo 7.
Checked.
Bravo 6. Gate 10. Sierra 5.
Set.
Sierra 4. Uniform
After start
1.
checklist complete.
Uniform 2. Uniform 3R.
Ti kakso, ako idem. Taxi to runway 20 via Bravo 8, Bravo 7, Bravo 6, Gate Echo November, Sierra 5, Sierra 4, Uniform 1, Uniform 2, Uniform 3 right. Ti kokos to Karima poslal. Bravo 8, taky to aj nemám, ty kokos. Ja počkam a poslal doľava. Bravo 8. Bravo 7. Ty kokos, to Karima poslal. Bravo 8. Bravo 7. Dobre, to mám doprava. Sierra 5.
Check left and right.
Personal
Clear on the
traffic,
right.
Amber 119.
Clear on the left.
Taxi, hold it pod runway 28.
Auto brakes. Transponder reporting. Transponder range. Engine mode. Weather radar and PWS. Flaps. Test configuration.
Taxi checklist. Flight control task.
Down.
Neutral.
Up.
Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Full right.
Checked.
Flaps.
Set.
Set.
Radar and PWS.
Set.
Engine mode.
Set.
ECAM memo. All engines stable.
Personal traffic, Amber 119. Taxi to runway 20.
Easy to Mike Charlie on final in Barcelona, runway 25 left.
Takeoff no
Cabin crew
blue.
seats for takeoff.
Brake test.
Checked.
Taxi checklist complete.
Easy to Mike Charlie, landing in Barcelona on runway 25 right.
Approaching runway 20.
No proč se mi ten blbeček sám neozve? Že se má prepnúť.
Amber 119er. Contact tower on 122.1. So long.
Contact tower 122.1. Thank you, bye bye. Barcelona ground, Amber 119, ready for departure. Že ja som tiež dobrý debil.
Amber 119er, Barcelona tower. Winds calm. Runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Transponder range. Hex.
Runway 20, cleared for takeoff. Amber
Strobe
119er.
light. Runway turn off light. Landing lights.
Rozumel me.
Nose light. Transponder.
On runway 20.
Line up checklist. Take off runway.
20.
20.
Confirmed.
TCAS. TCAS.
Set.
Set.
Pax.
Prečo sa nezapneš sám, ty debil?
Cabin crew.
Notified.
Line up checklist complete.
Barcelona traffic. Barcelona traffic, Amber 119er, takeoff on runway 02. 20, Amber 119er. Sorry.
Barcelona traffic is not on.
Okay, thank you.
Stabilized.
You're welcome. Nice flight.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Ale no.
100 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot.
Perché ne prepolno per Barcelona approach, motak. Barcelona Tower, Amber 19er on airport passing 5,000 feet.
Amber 119er, winds 280 at 18, runway 20, cleared for...
Hey Robert, if you look out at your 2 o'clock about 10 kilometers away, you'll see the beautiful Platja de Casteldefels. This stunning beach stretches for nearly 5 kilometers and is a popular spot.
Barcelona approach, Amber 100, passing 5,000 feet.
Kitesurfing due to the favorable wind conditions. You might even spot some colorful kites from up here.
Amber 119er Barcelona approach identified.
Thank you.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Standard. No ale predpokladám príliv máme nejaký 222, 880 mil. Keďže nemám rád nočné hodiny lietanie, nič nevidno. Prepíname sa do denného režimu, dáme si to na ráno. Koľko je? 4:15. Posunieme to o nejaké hodiny dolu.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Prečo mi to nejpína za mňa, blbeček?
Amber 119er, Barcelona approach. Maintain VFR altitudes.
Jaký VFR, ty vole? Barcelona approach, Amber 119er, we have EFR flight.
Amber 119er, Barcelona approach identified.
Prečo mi to berá ako VFR flight? Ja ti nevím. Prehod na kontrolu, ty blbeček. Tak ten SAYIintentions má tiež troška problémy, tam bude inteligencia. Ja nechcem VFR let, ja chcem EFR let. Ty si ty blbec prišiel na to, že to mám... Vyskúšame takto. Nepomohlo. Viete čo, ja ho zavrem a pustím ho ešte raz aj týka. Ja to takto pustiť zase nedá. Jak cię pustím znova, ty chat. Numery. Zvedaj, čo spraví po reštarte.
At our 6 o'clock, 3 miles out, you'll see the Plaza de la Rosadel's vents. This plaza is a beautiful spot right by the sea in Barcelona, known for its stunning views and modern architecture. It was designed by the renowned architect Ricardo Bofill and is a popular spot for both locals and tourists to relax and enjoy the Mediterranean breeze. Fun fact, the name Rosadel's vents translates to Rose of the Wind, symbolizing the compass rose used in navigation. Quite fitting for us, don't you think?
Ja ti nevím. Bere furt ako VFR let vec. Čo sa mám spýtať, somára? Víš, dáme tam kontrolu, uvidíme. Barcelona control, good evening, I'm Bravo Commander, flight level 216.
Number 119er, Barcelona control, good morning, pass your message.
Bravo Commander, flight level 220.
Number 119er, roger.
Tak keď rozumieš, tak rozumej. Musíme otestovať, počkaj čo. Barcelona control, Amber Commander, request flight level.
Amber 119er, say altitude.
Via request 370, Amber 119.
Amber 119er, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Tak sa mi to páči. Climb and maintain flight level 370, Amber 119. Dobre. Zrejme, či ma ten prepne potom Barcelony. To som zvedavý. Ale prečo ma bere ako VFR let? To je fakt kumaj. Však aj... Ono mám napísané IFR. Pozrieme si SimBrief. Kde je ten SimBrief blbeček? Jasne, však tam je IFR let. FENIX, Amber, low, LEBL, low, tak to asi ťažko bude. 37 000. Neviem, prečo ho bere ako IFR-ko. Flight rule je IFR. Skúsime sa spýtať. Pozri. Barcelona control, Amber Commander, VR. IFR flight or VFR flight?
Amber 119er, say again.
We request EIF dollar. Part. Yeah. IFR led request. VFR.
Amber 119er, cleared to wind. Direct again, then as filed. Squawk 3632 and ident. Amber 119er identified QNH 1015. Clear direct again.
Direct again, Amber 119er QNH 1015. Tak poďme, no. Už sa zmenil trošku, ale squawk nám zmenil 36.
Amber 119er, negative, cleared to wind. Direct again, then as filed. Squawk 3632 and Aiden.
Clear to Wien, direct Agena, then as filed, Squawk 3632, Amber 119er. Však dobre. Ja som povedal, že dobre. Umaj. Kam si ma to dal, ty debil do...
Amber 119er. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Amber 119er.
Amber 119er, Barcelona Control. Good morning.
Good morning. Zatiaľ ma nehal tak, no uvidíme. Runway 34. Ale už mi to prepol na IFR-let vôbec, no. To je pravda. Aha.
Hey Robert, if you look at our 3 o'clock about 10 miles out, you'll see the stunning Mount Rainier. This majestic peak is actually an active stratovolcano and stands at 14,411 feet. It's the highest mountain in the state of Washington and the Cascade Range. Fun fact, it's considered one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world due to its large amount of glacial ice, which could potentially produce massive lahars. Climbers from all over the world come to tackle its challenging slopes. Quite the sight, isn't it?
Jak som mal zapnutý ten oný? Settings, jak som mal zapnutý ten interkom? Cez čo? To je Sarah. Controls, interkom nemám nahodený. Mám, Firefly Flights. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Tell me something about Barcelona.
At Barcelona, at our 3 o'clock, you might catch a glimpse of the iconic Montjuic Hill. This hill is not just any ordinary bump on the landscape. It's home to the Montjuic Castle, which dates back to 1640. The castle has seen its fair share of action, serving as a military fortress and later as a prison. Today, it's a popular spot for tourists who enjoy panoramic views of the city and the Mediterranean Sea. Plus, there's a cable car that takes you up there. Talk about a scenic route. So keep an eye out for that green patch with a fortress on top. It's a real gem.
Sarah, tell me about weather in Vienna.
Sure thing, Robert. Vienna's weather can be quite the mixed bag. In the summer, you can expect warm temperatures averaging around 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, perfect for a stroll along the Danube River. Winters, on the other hand, can be chilly, often dipping below freezing with a fair share of snow. Spring and autumn are mild and pleasant, making them ideal for sightseeing. So, depending on when you visit, you might need anything from sunscreen to a cozy winter coat.
Zaujímavé, to sa človek opýta tej umelej inteligencie, všetko odpovie. To za... Čo sa jej opýtam? Za somarinu, počkaj. Aké letisko pred sebou? No žiadne. LFTH, to neviem, čo je za letisko. Tak necháme chvíľu na pokoji, uvidíme, čo povie. Bolo zaujímavé. Umelá inteligencia, umelá inteligencia. Hey Sarah, tell me something about Airbus 320. Vyskúšame ju.
The Airbus A320, this beauty first took to the skies in 1987 and quickly became a favorite among airlines for its efficiency and comfort. It's known for being the first commercial aircraft to use a fully digital fly-by-wire control system, which means the pilot's controls are interpreted by computers to adjust the flight surfaces. This makes it super responsive and smooth to fly. Plus, it's got a range of about 3,300 nautical miles, making it perfect for short to medium haul flights. Fun fact, over 10,000 A320s have been delivered to airlines around the world. Quite the popular bird, isn't it?
Thank you, it's beautiful.
You're welcome, Robert.
And Sarah, tell me something about Nice Côté.
Robert, I think you might be referring to Nice Côte d'Azur Airport. It's one of the busiest airports in France and serves as a gateway to the French Riviera. Opened in 1946, it's located just 3.7 miles southwest of Nice. The airport has 2 runways and offers stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea during takeoff and landing. Fun fact, it's the 3rd busiest airport in France after Charles de Gaulle and Orly in Paris.
Oh, thank you, interesting.
You're welcome, Robert. If you have any other questions or need more fun facts, just let me know.
And Sarah, how will we do have weather on the on Vienna?
I'm sorry, Robert, but I can't provide weather updates. However, I can tell you all about the landmarks and interesting spots we're flying over.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, Robert.
Som sa opýtal nejakú hovadinu zase. Ale človeče odpovedal celkom inteligentne. A už sme mali pomaly z Barcelony vonku a už by sa mal pýtať aj na ďalšiu kontrolu. Prečo ma neprepne? Á, už prepol, vidíš, spomeniem čerta.
Contact Marseille, control on 126.155.
Contact Marseille, control 126.155. Amber Mama Niner. Marcel Control, good evening. Amber Mama Niner, flight level 370, inbound Apollo.
Amber 119er, Marseille Control, good morning.
Ja mám tak. Entering LOWW. Hey, Sarah, do you speak Slovak language?
Hey, Robert. I wish I could say Anyo yes to that, but unfortunately I don't speak Slovak. However, I'm here to make our flight as interesting and fun as possible.
Nerozumiem. You speak on Czech?
Sorry, Robert. I don't speak Czech, but I'm here to make our flight as interesting and fun as possible.
And how many languages do you speak?
Well, Robert, I speak English fluently and I know a bit of French and Spanish. Enough to get by if we're ever in a pinch, but when it comes to aviation and landmarks, I'm practically fluent.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Robert.
Hi Sarah, can you play any music?
Hi Robert, I wish I could play some tunes for us, but unfortunately I can't. How about I share some interesting facts about our surroundings instead?
Instrumental melodic music.
Hi Robert, I wish I could play some instrumental melodic music for us, but unfortunately I can't. How about I share some interesting facts about our surroundings instead?
Can you play? Sarah, can you play?
Hi Robert, I wish I could play some music for us, but unfortunately I can't. How about I share some interesting facts about our surroundings instead?
Blues?
Hi Robert, I wish I could play some blues for us, but unfortunately I can't. How about I share some interesting facts about our surroundings instead?
Tak už jsem si rozuměl, čo mi vravíš. We have company message. Can you read me the company message?
I'm sorry, Robert. I can't read company messages. But did you know that at our 11 o'clock, about 40 kilometers away, you can spot the gorgeous Dulu? It's a stunning river canyon that's a favorite among hikers and nature lovers. The river has carved out some truly spectacular waterfalls and rock formations over the centuries. Definitely worth a visit if you ever get the chance.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Robert. If you look at our 11 o'clock, about 36 kilometers away, you'll see the gorgeous Dulu. It's a stunning river canyon that's a favorite among hikers and nature lovers. The river has carved out some truly spectacular waterfalls and rock formations over the centuries. Definitely worth a visit if you ever get the chance.
Can you speak me when I arrive in Vienna? Moja angličtina je ubohá.
I'm sorry, Robert. I can't assist with that. But did you know that at our 11 o'clock, about 30 kilometers away, you can spot the site de Plonge de la Pave du Donateur? It's a famous dive site featuring the wreck of the Donateur, a French cargo ship that sank in 1945. Divers love exploring its remains and the marine life that now calls it home.
Musím vidět, jak to po anglicky pově. Už by se mali pomaly prepustit se, teraz ještě máme Mersey kontrol ještě, ale... Aké máme pekné kontralsia. Čo by som sa spýtal? LOWW. Mali preskočiť na... Čakáme si Viedeň, že budeme pristávať na 34 cez Uptantu November. Bol by Uptantu Whisky. Výjazd. Tam máme čo? Balan, že? Balan for November. Tak. Secondary copy to active. Uvidíme, čo sa stane, ešte máme 500 mil, takže tam sa ešte veľa toho zmení. Teda možno. Pozrieme sa, ako to vyzerá na líve trafik.
Amber 119er, contact Marseille Control on 127.905.
Contact Marseille Control 127.905. Ešte raz. Ešte raz. Marseille Control, good evening, Amber 119er, flight level 370, inbound Nosta.
Amber 119er, Marseille Control. Good morning.
Good morning. Táto whisky. Dobre, ale to ide pekne. Za 7 mil do waypointu. Asi chceš.
At our 10 o'clock, about 16 kilometers away, you can spot the Villa FRC de Rothschild. This pink villa was built between 1905 and 1912 by Baroness Beatrice de Rothschild. It's surrounded by 9 beautiful themed gardens and is a favorite spot for history buffs and garden enthusiasts alike. Fun fact, the villa was designed to resemble the deck of an ocean liner, as the Baroness loved the sea.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Robert. If you look at our 11 o'clock, about 30 kilometers away, you'll see the gorgeous Dulu. It's a stunning river canyon that's a favorite among hikers and nature lovers. The river has carved out some truly spectacular waterfalls and rock formations over the centuries. Definitely worth a visit if you ever get the chance.
A 11 hodina niečo píše. Neviem, čo tam písala. Či vravela. Rozmýšľam, ako donútiť, aby Aby automaticky neodpovedal, aby čakal na dome, teraz som zabudol, jak sa to robí.
Amber 119er, contact Milan radar on 129.075.
Contact Milano radar on 129.075, Amber 119er. Takže 129.075, ale hovno. 129.075. Milano radar, good evening, Amber 119er, flight level 370, bomb alert.
Amber 119er, Milan radar, good morning.
Taký bomb alert, blboc, to som asi bolo povedal. Arald som mal povedať. Asi musím pekne spísovne rozprávať, no. 270 mil. Čo je ďaleko? Kto to musí naučiť vyprávať? Legio devíze, takže dáme tam Alpha Flight Control. Potom Zigzag Carry, ty koksač. Ja nemám, tak ktorá je šeska, ty kokos? Kedy je šeska, ty koksa? Nechcem oplniť z tých koksov. Oboja som si zavrel.
Transition altitude.
Check.
Passing 10,000 feet. From the flight deck, we've reached our cruising altitude. We hope you enjoyed today's flight so far, and we're going to do the best we can up here to make this as smooth as possible. However, when that seatbelt sign is on, we ask that you remain seated as turbulence is unpredictable and can occur at any time. However, when the seatbelt sign is off, you are certainly free to get up and move about the cabin. Once again, welcome aboard.
Tak som to pokašľal. Vypnem Open. Čo sa stane?
Robert, if you look at our 9 o'clock about 2 kilometers away, you'll see the Torre Brandale. This medieval tower dates back to the 12th century and was part of the city's defensive walls. It's a popular spot for history buffs and offers a fantastic view of the port area. Imagine the stories those ancient stones could tell.
Thank you. Takže 11 km vidím prd takhle. Nereaguje. Majzlik. Ako toto ovplyvniť? Taxi checklist. Povedne, že nie. Taxi checklist. Tak mi zabereš. Distant flow checklist. Tak nejdeš. Taxi checklist. To tak nepomôže. Počkaj, ako prebrať k životu. Hajzla. Approach checklist. Jedine, že by to nepočul blbeček, to je možné, počkať, tak skúsime ešte. Taktický checklist. Ani tak nie. Jak pauza, ty debil. Nereaguje na ten mikrofón. Approach checklist. Approach checklist. Ani tak, ale keď mu to poviem debilovi cez... Open mic. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 3.
Clear checklist.
The minimum altitude is 200 feet. The reported runway conditions are normal. We'll use manual braking. We can expect to park at gate. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading.
Clear checklist.
Any questions?
Any questions? No. Prečo sa na nové checklist to ide, ale... Tak to ideme. To musí byť skúšaný na zemi dolu, lebo toto bude robiť bordel. Sarah, tell me something about Lana.
Robert, at our 9 o'clock you'll see the charming town of Bobbio. It's famous for the Ponte Gabo, also known as the Devil's Bridge. Legend has it that the devil himself built the bridge in exchange for the soul of the first person to cross it. The clever townsfolk send a dog across instead. It's a beautiful piece of medieval engineering and a great story to boot.
To funguje, ale hej, to nefunguje, hajzi. Žiadne riadiaci. Zaraktelnej frekvencii on ground v Miláne.
Robert, at our 1 o'clock, about 8 kilometers away, you can spot Rena Castle. This medieval fortress has stood the test of time and offers a glimpse into the architectural prowess of the past. It's a favorite among history buffs and photographers alike.
Technické veci nevie iba hovadiny kecať. Šiel do chváku. 20 na to, železník. Čakaj, skúsme takto. Checked. To neodpoveda. Potom je zase niečo na hobby nastavené. Ja ho nepočujem. No, nejaký zmetený popilot. Hráč zasekol. No jo, no, tak tam je close. Jdeme ještě raz.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
Passing 10,000 feet. From the flight deck, we've reached our cruising altitude. We hope you enjoyed today's flight so far, and we're going to do the best we can up here to make this as smooth as possible. However, when that seatbelt sign is on, we ask that you remain seated, as turbulence is unpredictable and can occur at any time. However, when the seatbelt sign is off, you are certainly free to get up and move about the cabin. Once again, welcome aboard.
Ale si nepamätám to nastavenie, takže to je pekne vriti zase. Počkaj, ešte raz to vyskúšame. Ne, nejde. Tento ide? Nejde, blbeček. Musíme nastaviť ešte raz. TCA pilot set. Je ten 12, 13, dobre. Clear. Vybereme tohto Alpha Flight Control. Teraz čo spraviť? To treba zapnúť. Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist. Môže. Approach checklist. Zabere? Nezabral hajzlik. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Aha, takže musím stisnúť to.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach
Cancel
for
checklist.
runway 3.
Nepomôže.
The minimum altitude is 200 feet. The reported runway conditions are normal.
Cancel checklist.
Throttles.
Čo throttles, ty debil?
Waiting for next action.
Ktoré robíš?
Gear. Flaps. Landing data.
Skúsime na budúce vyprávať, a čo povie ten hajzlik. Ešte nevedí koľko. 300 mil.
Set.
Čo? Set. Cancel checklist. Koľko je vo Viedni minimum? 794 tuším. 794. Uvidíme, čo sa stane. Ja aj ty ma počúvaš furt, ty blbeček. Vypnem ťa. Čo set? Ešte jeden Atis, no tak to je v rici, pici, mici. Barcelona. Kde som teraz riti? Za ostrovom som volal.
Robert, at our 9 o'clock, about 3 kilometers away, you can spot Villa del Bene. This historic villa dates back to the 16th century and is a beautiful example of Renaissance architecture. It's surrounded by lush gardens and vineyards, making it a picturesque sight from above.
Thank you. Simplify not connected, počkaj, on chce. Kde sa sťahuje ten Simplify net? Kravina za to. Simplify client, však dobre, tak ho stiahni, nebude to. Simplify klienta. Adhesive Helix pen, Resonances, plugins. That's just epic. Co? Jakže není connected, ty debil. Tu som. Neskoro zapol. Čo chceš, limovať? Už by som mal byť nadtal. A ešte nie som nad jedňa. Ničak volanta. Čistá jebe. Kristo tovarov. Padnutý z neba, ne?
Robert, at our 11 o'clock, about 3 kilometers away, you can see the Cascada del Brentas. This beautiful waterfall is a hidden gem in the region, offering a serene and picturesque view. It's a popular spot for hikers and nature lovers who enjoy the sound of cascading water and the lush greenery surrounding it. Definitely a sight to behold from up here.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Robert. If you look at our 9 o'clock about 7 kilometers away, you'll see Lago del Miz. This beautiful lake is nestled in the Dolomites and is a popular spot for hiking and picnicking. The clear waters and surrounding mountains make it a picturesque sight from above.
Tell me something about Innsbruck.
Amber 119er. Expect the ILS runway 34 approach into Wien via the APTA 2 Whiskey arrival.
Innsbruck is a beautiful city nestled in the Alps,
about
known for its stunning mountain scenery and as a major winter sports center.
Yeah, there's still a work in progress,
It's hosted the Winter
so hang
Olympics
tight.
twice in 1964 and 1976. The city architecture, including the Golden Roof, a landmark structure built in the 15th century. Innsbruck is a paradise for aviation enthusiasts, as the approach to its airport is considered one of the most challenging and scenic in the world.
Čakala 34 runway, APTA arrival. Instead about 17 minút, no tak to vychádza. Kedy budeme Lokse? Aptane. Aptane budeme za... No... Ja sa trafil človeče za 17 minút. Lokse. Dokonalý. Umelá inteligencia to vie človeče, lepšie to jak ten SAYIintentions, či jak sa volá. Expect another 34. Aj bože, dobre. To mi zýva k psovi. Paliva máme dosť, všetko máme dosť. Premo U3 pušte.
Amber 119er, contact Vienna radar on 134.44.
Kontaktovať väžu. Teda Viedeň, že väžu. Tak tu. Vienna radar, good evening, Amber 100, flight level 370. Vienna radar, good evening, Amber 100, flight level 370. Keby som tak osol prepol frekvenciu, že? Ja debil. Ktorá je frekvencia tej Viedne? Vienna radar, good evening, Amber 100, flight level 370. Vienna radar, radio check.
Amber 119er, Vienna radar, readability 5.
Tak odpovedz, nie, ty blbeček. Za 60 už budeme klesať.
Robert, at our 1 o'clock, about 3 kilometers away, you'll see Schloss Heraldic. This castle dates back to the 12th century and has a fascinating history. It was originally built as a defensive fortress, but later transformed into a residential castle. Today, it's a popular spot for history buffs and photographers who enjoy capturing its medieval architecture and scenic surroundings.
Ďakujem. Uvedne iba jeden človek štartuje. Nikoho tam není. Pasažieri, do dvere som nezavrel. Ja tam tu svietilo červené sa. Zamknúť. Nemci sú online, ty Frankfurt je online. Takže. Takže entering destination data. Takže vo Viedni máme FENIX. 1-0 prd 1-0 1-7 zatiaľ Teplota 18 stupňov. Tropická noc. Vietrové 340 06 06. Baro máme vo Viedni. Koľko som to bral? 7 9 4 máme baro. 7 9 4. Tak pôjdeme na plné klapky. Dobre, to sme nahodili. Tak, máme všetko zatiaľ. ...40 mil do descentu. ...60 mil do konca. Zasa ten procesor hraje jak debil. 90 stupňov, však nekúri. Čo chceš zase? Baro, ref. Neviem, prečo mi to zase preplo Baro. Ale si môžeme nastaviť 1017. Standard.
Amber 119er, Vienna radar, cleared for the RBTR2, Whiskey arrival into Wien, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Clear to APTA to Whiskey arrival into Wien, descend and maintain flight level 180, Amber 119. Tak ide dole, keď chce ísť dole.
Landing data.
Set. Počkaj, toho som ju zapol. Set. Nič. Set and checked.
Auto brakes. Seat belt signs. PFIS&D filter. Landing system.
Ale nechce odpovedať automaticky, idiot. FENIX si mali 18 000, takže to akurát sklesneme dolu. Čakaj, keď nám dali klesať. FENIX si takto dáme, FENIX. 5600 pôjdeme dolu. Nič, pripotáme pasažírov. That whiskey.
Robert, at our 3 o'clock, about 16 kilometers away, you'll see Schloss Maria Lenkowitz. This beautiful castle dates back to the 15th century and has been meticulously preserved. It's a favorite among history buffs and architecture enthusiasts. The castle grounds are also home to a lovely park that's perfect for a leisurely stroll.
Thank you.
Amber 119er, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Amber 119er. No ako skoro mu doklesa na 8000, čo mu šibe. Teraz. Ešte nie sú ani FENIXy. Tak poďme na 8, no. Dáme si tam 10 000. To? Si nepreskočili. Na balade aj tak je 120, to ešte vysoko. Kde 8000 to šlaka, počkaj. Ďakujem. Jaké telce. Dobre, 978. Ono do Alpy. No jsem mimo Alp. Hello, Steen. Thank you for your watching. Today I try new SAYIintentions AI.
Robert, at our 11 o'clock, about 7 kilometers away, you'll see Berg Siebenstein. This medieval castle dates back to the 12th century and has been beautifully preserved. It's perched on a hill, offering stunning views of the surrounding landscape. The castle has a fascinating history, including being a refuge during times of conflict. It's a favorite among history buffs and photographers.
Interesting castle.
Amber 119er, descend and maintain 4000. Turn right heading 060 vectors for the ILS runway 34 approach.
Descend and maintain 4000 feet. Turn right heading 060 vectors for the ILS runway 34 approach. Amber 119. Idem na 60.
Amber 119er, contact Wien approach on 8.
No. Contact Wien approach, Amber 119. Otázka je, jaké tam je frekvencia.
Amber 119er, contact Wien approach on 8.
Contact Wien approach on 8, Amber 119. Otázka znie, čo to za frekvenciu. Troška ešte blbosť tam. Čo, aké mi... Iná proč, ani strnka netuší. Ubrzí troška. Wind approach, good evening, Amber 100.
Amber 119er, good morning.
Tell me frequency on wind approach. A vidíš to prepol.
Amber 119er, contact wind approach on 8.
Contact wind approach on...
Passing 10,000 feet.
030, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 approach.
Contact wind 118, 119.8, approval 100. Wind approach, good evening, Amber 119, flight level 9,000 feet.
Amber 119er, Wien approach, good morning, QNH is 1017.
QNH 1017, Amber 119. No, takže klapky dáme na low. Ideme zahlásiť sa na VATSIMe. Wind traffic, Amber 119, approaching runway 34 via Uptown to Whiskey, 30 miles from airport. Takže sklesáme to na 2000. Oby na 3000 máme oný. Takto dáme na 3000, zapneme localizer. FENIX systém. Chce kdo? Latušky.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Thank you. Wind traffic, Amber 1 and localizer runway 34. Sme nad jazerom. Naval seat. Nejakú dielu tej frekvencie vypisuje. No nevadím. Uvidím, ako sa bude správať.
Approach checklist.
Approach briefing. We're expecting the ILS approach for runway 34. The minimum altitude is 200 feet. The reported runway conditions are normal. We'll use auto brakes medium. We can expect to park at gate. In case of go around, we'll climb per ATC instructions on the runway heading. Any questions?
I'm good. Error reference
1017.
1017.
Ok, rada pred nami. Ideme approach mode.
Approach mode.
Ok, takže on fine now. In traffic Amber 1 on final runway 34. Čem to nehodil väčšiu ten blbeček? Nevadí. Pristaneme bez väží. Čiže brzdiť, takže ideme na to flaps 1.
Speed check. Speed check. Passenger signs.
On.
Minimums 7, 9 or 4.
Checked.
Auto brakes. Engine mode.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Transition altitude.
Checked.
No, prepneme sa dole na väžu. Bien traffic, Amber 1, establish the island runway 34. Väžu nemáme, blbečku. Frequency on went over. No, vidíš to máme.
Vienna radar, say again the name of the airport or location.
Went over frequency. Kašel na mňa.
Set.
Gear down.
Gear down. Speed check. Speed check.
Najprv si chcem preskočiť tá frekvencia tam. Blbečku.
Speed check. Speed check.
Kontakt went over.
Amber 119er contacting tower on 4.
Palmare decimal 4, Amber 119er. Tož neviem.
Set. Speed check. Speed check.
Takže flaps.
Amber 119er contacting approach on 8.
To musím okopírovať a poslať to tam tým maďarom, že to nefunguje. Vientover 119.4. Vientover, good evening, Bravo 19, establish the ILS runway 34.
Amber 119er, Wien Tower, wind 030 at 15. Runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, cleared to land, Amber 19. No, ideme na to. Všetko máme. Pozornený. Dáme tam landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
Go around altitude.
Set.
1000.
Set. Aj, nepočujem ma. Set.
Cabin crew.
Notified.
ECAM memo.
No blue.
Landing checklist complete. Minimums.
Continue.
Approaching runway 34.
Checked.
Above. 300. 200.
Yes, ASky. Continue.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. 70 knots.
Amber 119er, exit at Bravo 2 if able. Contact ground on 121.6.
Watch ground speed.
Contact ground 121.6, Amber 119er.
Weather radar and PWS. Engine mode. Flaps. Auxiliary power unit. Engine anti-ice. Wing anti-ice. Speed brake. Landing lights. Strobe light. Nose light. Runway turn-off light.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that
after landing checklist.
Radar PWS.
Sign has been switched off.
Off.
Portable electronic
After landing checklist complete.
Calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal
Parking
belongings
brake.
with you. Checking in the seat
Transponder.
pocket, underneath the seat.
Auxiliary power unit.
Hey, I'm having a problem with the APU over here. Would you mind checking it out?
Lockers, as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not
No, musím dať grom, ty kokso, počkaj.
smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew,
Vienna ground, good evening, Amber 119, request taxi to Gateway.
Amber 119er, Wien ground, taxi to Gateway via Bravo 5, Mike, Echo, Lima, Tango. Lima 33, Tango Lima 36.
No ale nepodal si mi debil dráhu. Či čo, Gateway. Jak to mám ísť? Dobre, tak idem cez Majka, no. Taxi to gateway via Bravo 5 Mike Echo Lima Tango Lima 33 and Tango Lima 36. Amber Mama 9. Mike Echo Lima. Kde ma to poslal blbec? Dobre, tak ideme hore, no.
Approaching runway 29.
Čo aj počuješ, keď som preč? Poď. A nepodal mi gateway. Zase bude sranda s oným. Kde mám ten prievodný Akars?
Watch your ground speed.
Ale vidím. Dobre. Tango Lima Echo, ale nepodal mi blbec na gateway, mám ísť.
Engine anti-ice. Wing anti-ice. APU bleed. Fuel pumps. Engine switches. Waiting for next action.
After landing checklist.
Radar and PWS.
Mňa nejako troška zblbalo. Off. Toto auto tam čo robí? Takto pachneme na 33, jo, ako som vlastne letel po tej runway, 33 to tam má hotovo. Tak si Lima 33 povedal. Dáme C33 na GSX. C 33 tam aj není tý kokso. 4. Tak dáme 35, no. Je 35 v keli. 33 som mu dal. Je 35, tak tá by mala skočiť. Nesekaj a poď. No poď ty, lemrala. No, tak sme zastali presne na nule, OK. Bien ground Amber 119 on stand.
Amber 119er, say again your request.
Thank you for the servicing, goodbye.
Parking brake. Transponder.
Amber 119er,
power
goodbye.
unit.
Hey, I'm having a problem with the APU over here. Would you mind checking it out?
Engine anti-ice. FLT deck lights. Wing anti-ice. Beacon lights. APU bleed. Wing light. Fuel pumps. Runway turn-off light. Engine switches. Nose light. Waiting for next seat belt signs. Doors. FLT deck lights. Beacon lights. Wing light. Runway turn-off light. Packs and cargo nose light. Seat belt signs. Doors.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake.
Parking checklist complete.
Engines.
Wing lights.
Fuel pumps.
Parking checklist complete.
Prečo to reaguje jak blbec na mňa?
Sure that you supervise your children.
Motory sa vypaté. Vypneme ACARS preventívne, dokiaľ by to nespadlo preventívne. Takže skóre 100, landing rate 154, threshold 3100, heading 0,17, troška by pokom, doprava sme boli troška bravo. Bravo, ale to je v pohode. Landing pitch, land GeForce 1, dobre. Ile flight.
Set.
Čo ty chceš do mňa? Parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake.
Set. Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist complete.
Security checklist. Security checklist. Takže vítajte vo Viedni. Prečo ma tam security checklist nejde?
Secure checklist.
Oxygen.
Off.
Emergency exit light.
Off.
EFB.
Off.
Battery.
Secure checklist complete.
Off. Prečo to robí za mňa vôbec? Tomu to nedá robiť. Prečo mi nie je pol APU? To by mal robiť blbeček a to nespravil. Ja tomu to nechápem. Takže SAYIintentions sa osvedčilo. V celku dobre. Celkom dobre všetko fungovalo. Až na tie zobrazovanie tých frekvencií. No kúkaj, a kapka z letadla, pozri, aha. Sa odmrazuje. To sú tie efekty SimFX. Kapka im na hlavičku. Hezké efekty. Steká so mňa ľad. Zaujímavé tie efekty. Podatie švúca z krídiel. Interesting. Water effects. Parallel to 4. Kolesa nám nedymí. Nie, lebo som nebrzdil. Voda steká a steká. ASky. Tak, ďakujem za pozoranie. Krásny let. Ďakujem, dovidenia.